Hey guys, I'm coming at you today with a bit of a haul because today I went to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child in London. We left at about 9:30, 9:45 this morning. We got the coach at 10 and we've just got home and it's just past 1 a.m. in the morning. So if I'm a bit scatterbrained, that is why. Hey baby. Minnie's been missing us. So yeah, if I'm scatterbrained, that is why. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the play. I don't want to give too much away, but this is what it is. I bought this book like 7 years ago when it came out. I've read it, but it is very, very hard to read because it is written like a script. So I haven't actually... I've still got a bookmark in there. So I haven't actually read this since I've bought it. I've read it once because, like I say, it's very hard to read. It's not that I can't read, it's just a hard format to read. So if you don't know about this, it's the 8th story that starts 19 years later, and it is a stage show, not on DVD. So first off, me and Lewis, we did miss the first 5 minutes of the play because of a directional sat-nav technical issue. We got off the coach, they said 10-minute walk that way and left, and it was not that way and left, it was actually that way and right. So that threw us off, so we ended up getting there 5 minutes late, but I don't think we really missed much in the first 5 minutes. I don't think we really did. It is set obviously 19 years later, so the characters that we know have all grown up, but it is set over the first 3 years of Albus in Hogwarts, Albus being Harry and Ginny's child. We don't see much of their other 2 children, James or Lily. We don't see much of them at all. There's a couple of little snippets of them in there. But apart from that, they're kind of non-existent in the play. We see Ron and Hermione's children. We see Rose a little bit, but I don't remember seeing Hugo at all. He may have had a minor role, but I don't remember seeing or hearing Hugo at all. The characters, this was inside a brochure I bought so I can show you some of the characters. This is Harry. Very much what I would expect Harry to grow up to look like. This is Ron. Again, exactly what I'd expect Ron to grow up like. Harry and Hermione. Hermione being of darker skin, Afro-Caribbean, however you want to call it. I'm not racist, so don't get at me if I've said that wrong. It was very hard for me to grasp who her character was. Just because everybody's kind of who you would expect, but she's polar opposite. Even some of her mannerisms are different. The way she acts is a little bit different. So I will show you some more photos from here. This is a good one. You've got Hermione, Ron, Ginny. And then this one you have Hermione, Harry and Ron. And then that one is Draco. He is polar opposite to what you would expect him to grow up like. He is very, very different. So a picture of Scorpio. I don't think there's a picture of Scorpio in here. That is Albus. But yeah, some of the characters are the characters we love. Harry is exactly Harry Potter. Ron is... he couldn't get any more close to Rupert Grint. I think he played the role perfectly. He was the spot-on, clumsy, silly, lost with words Ron that we love. And Hermione, although she's different to what we'd expect and her mannerisms are a bit different, she is very mature. So that is, focus on me. There we go. So it is kind of the Hermione we know, but then a lot of her mannerisms are very different as well. So the story is mainly based around Albus and Scorpio, Scorpio being Draco's son. We don't see a lot of Lily, we don't see a lot of James, we don't see a lot of Hugo, and we don't really see a lot of Rose either. Like, a little bit, but not a lot. She's very much a background character. We see scenes from the film played back as memories. They're not played back, they're acted out, so they were done very well. I have a cat sneaking all around me here. They were acted out very, very well. Scorpio stole the play. He is hilarious. 100% hilarious. Fantastic. Albus, sometimes he lacked a little bit of something. I don't quite know what he lacked, but sometimes it just didn't seem like it was like he was the main character. It kind of, he was centre, but he kind of seemed a little bit reserved. Maybe that's what his character was meant to give off. But yeah, me and Lewis were talking on the way home, and if the tickets got cheaper, or if it was to leave, we probably would go and see it again. But if the tickets stay at the prices that they are and it's not leaving anytime soon, we're unlikely to go and see it again. You can't take photos in the theatres, but I did manage to take a couple, and I took a couple while they was acting, a couple of the stage in between, like the intervals, and I did take a couple at the end of the cast when they was doing their bowl and clappy thing that they do at the end, the applause. So I did take a couple of pictures there. I'll post those on Instagram. We did go for a little walk around Leicester Park, and we went for Pizza Hut between the two parts because they're like a 2-hour break. They will be on Instagram as well if you're interested. The handles down below in the description. That came free with a this that I will talk about in a minute. But I was very disappointed. I had wanted to get quite a few different things. I wanted a t-shirt or a hoodie. I wanted a couple of the pens, and I was debating about getting a wand. I took £120 with me in cash for lunch as well as souvenirs. We got to lunch and they said card only in Pizza Hut. So I was like, okay, I'll transfer some of our savings. Our savings is pennies at the moment. And then we went back to the theatre and they said they only take card. So Pizza Hut was card only, and now The Cursed Child was card only theatre, which was very much a letdown because I wasn't able to get what I really wanted. But I spent 25 quid. This was £5. This was £12. This was £8. This is just a magnet of the clock with a turner, time turner, clock reversal thing. Me and Lewis like to get magnets. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the ones or the jumper or t-shirt. I was only getting the jumper or the t-shirt, but I couldn't get either ones because we didn't have the funds, and there was no Lloyd's banks close to put money in. And when we actually went to get this stuff, we only just found out when it was on card. So, hello. It was card only, so that was 7 o'clock. We didn't really have time to go and get it. But I got to this. This is the... Oh, I've forgotten the name for it. Lewis? Yeah? What's the name of the little one called? The little book?
Who are we on about here?
The little book.
Oh, that's a program.
So we got the program, and then we got the big playbook. So this has... it's just got some information about upcoming films in. It's got a bit of history about the play, about the theatre, which I thought was really cool, because it is a very old theatre. And then it does have a little bit about each. There's a clearer picture of Ron and Hermione. And then it's got a bit of information about each character in there and like what else they've done. So that's really interesting. I generally like to buy these anyway. And then we bought this big book. And I decided to buy this because it has a lot of behind the scenes look in it. And it's got a lot of like pictures. I mean, that is a fantastic picture of Albus, Rose, and then Scorpio. So it has a lot of like behind the scenes stuff and got a lot of pictures and like even things like this that you wouldn't really see often, like the getting ready bits. So it's got a lot of backstage information on it, which is really nice to see. There's a few dances in it that kind of show just like, it's kind of just like a dance and it's really like dramatic. But there was one scene that I was really unhappy with, and I actually said to Lewis, I'm so pissed that they did that. And that was this scene here. He is the sorting hat, and the sorting hat is a bowler hat. I was so pissed at that because the sorting hat is a witch's hat and it talks. It is not a man with a bowler hat. I think they could have done that better. But anyway, just my opinions and what I bought. Like I said, that comes to £25. And I can't remember how much we paid for the trip, but we had a coach there and back and it included all the tickets. So it was a fantastic day. I'm going to stop babbling and I'm actually going to go get ready for bed because it is like 1:30 now. I don't know if you can see the clock up there. It's 1:30 in the morning and I've been awake since 7, so I definitely need some sleep. I'm surprised I actually look as good as I still do, and my makeup is still on somewhat. But anyway, I'm going to finish my bubblegum drink. I'm going to get a slice of toast because I haven't eaten since 5:30, and that is, I've only eaten Pizza Hut today. So anyway guys, that's it from me, and I hope you enjoyed this video and a little bit of an insight. Like I said, Instagram is down below. Photos will be up on there. I mean, I'll put them up tonight, tomorrow, in the next couple of days anyway. But this video will be out in sort of 2 weeks, so you may have already seen the photos. If not, check down below. I took what I can. You can't really take photos in the theatre, so there's that. But otherwise, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.